Hey everyone, here is a dietitian Pooja, and now we'll see vitamin and mineral supplements in during pregnancy. Women should try and obtain nutrient from a balanced diet and need to be advised against taking high dose of multivitamin with mineral supplements. Now first we will see vitamin A. What is the role of vitamin A? Why you should be taking vitamin E supplements? Like vitamin A supplements and a fish liver oil can quickly reach toxic level and may have a teratogic effect. Women in UK should not use a vitamin A supplements or fish liver oil because liver plate and other food containing a liver should not be eaten as they are a very rich source of vitamin A. However, in India or other areas where the world vitamin A deficiency is prevalent, supplementation may be beneficial for a pregnant woman. Second one is a folic acid. Now folic acid near about 400 mg per day is the only supplement recommended for a blanket use by women until the 12th week of pregnancy. Free and periconceptional nutrient in women. Now second is iron tablet. Iron supplements are advised only if there is evidence of iron deficiency anemia. Iron store should be verified preconceptionally, and in a pregnancy, iron supplements can cause constipation and other GI changes and may interfere with zinc absorption. Next one is the vitamin D supplement. The DH recommended vitamin D supplements 10 mg per day during the pregnancy and breastfeeding in addition to sunlight between April and September. Vitamin D, and that only those on a restricted diet need extra vitamin D. Some Asian women could be a risk of vitamin D deficiency due to the insufficient skin exposure. Neonatal hypocalcemia and rickets may be developed because of vitamin D, hence may need extra vitamin D supplement. Now the supplement and their recommendation. Now vitamin A not advised in a well nourished population. Folic acid for those 400 mg per day for all women until the 12th week of a pregnancy. Now iron only if there is evidence of iron deficiency anemia. Vitamin D 10 mg per day during pregnancy, also enough between breastfeeding phases also. Now we will see the ideal weight gain during pregnancy. How much weight should a woman gain during pregnancy? Weight gain in a pregnancy is a combination of maternal fetal tissues as a fluid as well as a maternal fat stores. The rate of weight gain usually is not constant. Around 2 kg are gained in the first trimester and the rest throughout the second and the third trimester as a rate of near about 0.4 kg per week. To account for these increasing energy demand, the makes a blanket recommendation for women to consume an extra 200 kilocalorie per day in the last trimester. But the best advice is to encourage female to eat appropriate in pregnancy and monitor weight gain within the appropriate ranges. And an average weight gain of 10 to 12.5 kg is recommended for women of a normal BMI. But in a lower weight women's 11.5 to 16 kg is seen as acceptable in the world in the India. Both too little and too much weight gain can adversely affect the fetus. Like first we will see what happen where too much maternal weight gain. During pregnancy, it can lead to postpartum maternal obesity, possibly of C-section, infant macrosomia, and increase the risk of gestational diabetes. Hence, for that, healthy eating to prevent weight gain is always recommended. Now we will see what happens when too little maternal weight gain. It leads to low birth weight baby with a subcutaneous effect of long-term health, pre and periconceptional nutrition. Now we will see weight gain in overweight and obese women. Women who are overweight or obese should not attempt to lose weight during pregnancy. No recommendation regarding acceptable weight gain for women who were overweight or obese pre-pregnancy, stating insufficient evidence. However, Institute of the Medicine recommended that based on the pre-pregnancy BMI, overweight women should limit weight gain to 7 to 11 kg and obese women should limit weight gain only 5 to 9 kg. Overweight and obese pregnant women need regular monitoring as there is a increasing risk of pre-eclampsia, gestational diabetes mellitus, and hypertension. The risks of increasing with a BMI. At a birth level, at the birth there is a increasing likelihood of a C-section, post-operative complications, low Asperger's score of excessive birth weight of a newborn, that is called as a macrosomia, increasing perinatal mortality and neural tube defects.